Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman rahim. Day 5. Okay? 30 days to reset, to calm. Okay? Reminding ourselves to go back to the peace and the joy of parenting. I see you as a busy mom. You're trying to juggle it all, trying to tick off all the things that you need to be doing to be that perfect mom. But somehow it's just too much, too overwhelming, lots of anxiety and stress. So, this is a series that's going to help you remind you every single day to go back to the calm, right? Yesterday, we talked about our breath. This is just another building block on that topic, and we want to tune in to our bodies, okay? What your body knows before you do, okay? And if we listen carefully, we will know exactly what it needs, okay? And sometimes we kind of ignore it. So let's talk about that today. The silent signs of stress. Before we dive in, I want to remind you again about your breath that we talked about yesterday. How this is so simple yet so important. Okay, when you're cooking, you want to remember. Okay, am I breathing deeply? Am I breathing properly, or is my breath just from my chest? Okay. If you need to, put your hand on your belly and just check. Okay, that's what it's called. That's what deep belly breathing means because that oxygen goes throughout your body to your cells. Okay, and it needs that oxygen to your brain, to all the body parts, to all the cells in your body for it to repair properly and function properly, right? So let's start with a deep breath. Take a breath with me. Inhale slowly and exhale softly. Okay, this series is all about emotional reset, but today we're tuning into something many of us overlook. Okay, how our bodies speak to us before we do. Okay, we think we're good at pushing through, or just got the whole long list of things to do: the laundry, the dishes, the cooking, the kids, the homework, the drop offs, and the list goes on, right? But what happens to our bodies if we just keep pushing through? They whisper, they ache, they tighten, they know when we're holding on to too much. Okay? So that is the silent signs of stress. Maybe you've noticed it, or maybe you don't notice it at all, and you pop a Tylenol or a painkiller just to numb that pain. Okay? The tension in your shoulders, the heaviness in your chest, the clenching jaw before you even had your coffee or your breakfast in the morning. Sometimes the signs are very subtle: a skipped breath, a racing heart, an overwhelming urge to clean when things just feel chaotic. So these are stress signals, right? Not dramatic, just persistent. If you're noticing that you're having a headache every single day in the evening, is something that you need to be checking in. Your body is telling you something. And just by popping a Tylenol, it's not going to go away. Okay. And that over the time, it's going to affect other parts of your body. Okay. As I told you guys, I've been through this, right? When the stress kicked in, the frustration, the anger, when I went to see I went to see homeopaths, I went to see naturopathy doctors just to figure out why this eczema was showing up again and again. Okay. There's a lot of other factors, but one of the reasons was the stress level that I was in. Okay. I didn't realize it. And when someone asked me, I'm like, I don't have any stress. Okay, but there was things that were stored inside me: the emotions, the feelings, maybe past resentments that I was not able to let go of, that I was also carrying. Okay, that's a whole nother video, but I just want you to understand that your body speaks to you before anything else. Okay, and your body has it has a storing capacity, and these cues, these things that your brain says to you, I think, I'm overwhelmed. Okay, you need to listen, learn to listen to that. And the wild part is that many of us just learn to ignore that sound, ignore that whisper, even when it starts to scream at us. Okay, so how does the body keep score? There's a phrase that I love: the body keeps the score, right? And it's so true. Your nervous system remembers moments of tension, fear, resentment, anger, even if your mind just brushes past them. Okay, your body remembers. And then it shows up in different places: the anger, the resentment. So maybe that anger, the resentment, things that happened in my past, they were coming out on my skin. Okay, so when you're constantly in the survival mode, your body becomes the battleground. It tightens, it protects, it reacts, right? You get sleep deprived. Your digestion is all messed up. Your energy vanishes, you feel tired. And this isn't dramatic, it's all psychological. So what do? We slow down. Okay, we gotta learn to slow down. So self-care is about listening first. It doesn't always have to mean, those spa days or the fancy vacations. It just starts with tuning into our bodies. What does my body need today? Okay, if I have a headache this morning, I need to figure out, am I drinking enough water? If I have had enough sleep, do I need some, yoga to help me stretch? Do I need some movement? Do I just need some silence? Go out for a walk into nature? Do I need some fresh air, oxygen? Sometimes it's just a short walk without your phone. You leave it at home, go alone. Sometimes it's crying when you have held it in for days. It's okay, right? You need that emotional release. Sometimes it's choosing to pause instead of powering through. Okay? Learn to say no to things that is not serving you. Okay? Slowing down helps your nervous system recalibrate. It says, okay, I'm safe, I'm listening, I'm here for you. Okay? We want to help serve our bodies first, right? That's what healing is all about. So let's do a guided check in moment together, okay? A gentle check in to your body. Okay, just close your eyes if you can. Notice where you feel tight in your body. Just scan your body from your forehead down to your neck, your shoulders, your chest, hips, legs, feet. Take a deep breath into that space and allow for that oxygen to reach that particular place. If the shoulders are feeling tight, take a deep breath and allow the oxygen to reach those shoulders, okay, those muscles, those cells, and help it repair. Say to yourself, I hear you, I'm with you. You are not your overwhelm. You are not your tension. You're the one holding space for the healing. Okay? If this was something that resonated with you and you're ready to explore more tools that help you regulate and reconnect and respond better with calm, I created Master Your Calm Guide for this, especially for you moms. Check it out in the link below. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. It's full of gentle, embodied practices for when parenting gets loud and you feel far from yourself. I'll just guide you on how to going back to calm. I hope these videos are helpful for you. Leave in a comment what resonated with you more. If you started practicing any of these things, How does it feel in your life? Okay? Because your body just doesn't store stress. It also stores that wisdom. Okay? It remembers to store the stress. And without stress, you will feel out of place and it'll start craving for that stress because you've made a habit of it. When you begin to learn to listen to your body, everything begins to shift. Okay? You deserve all the love and care in your life. I'm sending all my love to you. You deserve the calm. You deserve all the joy in the world. Inshallah, I'll see you for the next one, day 6.